Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay.
You're
How
okay?
are you? Yeah.
I'm imagining you about to go on vacation, imagining me in the past about to go on vacation, and I'm thinking, you must be going crazy because there's all the packing. And it's never just packing for you, it's packing for kids and the family. And, there's laundry, there's like in your work, and you're trying to hurry and get things, how are you?
Yeah, no, I'm okay. We're actually quite chilled about our vacations normally. I get a little bit stressed tomorrow if the washing's not all done and people haven't packed their suitcase, but we're mostly okay. We're not going like super far away, so.
No, I know, but it is still a stress, to leave the comforts of everything at your fingertips, and you have to, did you remember this? Did you remember that? Hi, everybody in the chat, by the way. So yeah, it's stressful, and I just wondered, how's your state of mind at this point, pre-vacation?
Yeah, no, I'm all right today. I've just sent my husband a message asking if he's put the next lot of washing on, but apart from that.
And in terms of, you said other people packing their suitcases, I imagine you mean the husband?
No, we'll do it together tomorrow. When all the washing's done, we'll just go and pack everything, and I'll be sending my eldest to go, now you need 5 pairs of pants. Now you need 5 pairs of socks.
That's so responsible of you. Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, well, good. Well, you do seem chillax, so I guess I won't worry about you in that regard. You've got it under control.
Yeah, it's all good.
And what a nice week ahead. Oh my gosh. Good for you. I'm jealous. Love to be walking along a beach right now.
I'll let you know what the weather's like halfway through, and you can tell me if you're still jealous.
I know. Are you going to send us photos? Like, are you going to have Wi-Fi there? Are you putting your phones away, or are you actually going to be using them on vacation?
No, we'll have Wi-Fi. My eldest does not go without electronics anywhere. It's like his comfort blanket.
Yeah, if I drive anywhere, I'm going to have to with my kids, I'm going to have to figure out how to fit their gaming computers into the car. I don't know, unless I could convince them to go without for a week. Heaven forbid. Hi everybody.
I mean, hey everyone. My eldest just takes his pad with him. We leave the computer here because there's no way we take that to a caravan.
Right.
So he has to go for a week without all his games apart from like whatever he has on his pad. So maybe he has some Roblox, but as he can't play that with the controller like he normally does, it's almost like going for a week without his computer. Almost.
Kids these days, they can't just sit there and relax and look at the beach.
No.
And look at the ocean.
Could they ever, in fairness? Could kids ever sit still? My kid does not do sitting still.
Well, they could, I'm not saying sit still, but could they just be? You know what I mean? That feeling of just being, and here's the sand, let's play, and let's dig for crabs or whatever. It's just
I don't know if you have this in America, but on the coast here, especially where we are, they've got concrete pillboxes along the coast, which are where I guess at some point soldiers were looking out for invasion or something. I don't really know because I can't think when they would have been being invaded past the point of concrete. But we have these concrete things all along the coast anyway. And so we found this nice secluded place to sit on the beach right in the lee of that. So, the wind wasn't getting us. So obviously my eldest just wanted to run up to the top and jump off it. And then my 2-year-old wanted to run up to the top and jump off it and so that was no longer relaxing.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
A bloody mess at the bottom of the concrete thing wouldn't be fun.
No.
Kind of put a damper on the vacation.
A little bit.
Yes, epic sandcastles. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
We were at Cape Cod one summer. I think the last time we were there, I think my youngest was 1, so it's been a long time now, but they had a sandcastle competition. It was so cool to watch. And they set up this little like overhang awning for like kids to, you know, pretend to be building their own sandcastles. And that was really fun. Of course, we could do it in the sand anytime that week, but it was just neat for them to see these like ginormous, you know.
Yeah, that'd be
cool.
amazing.
Not only castles, but like, you know, other stuff that they were making, statues and stuff. Yeah, it was neat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just like so in the mood for a vacation now because of you. So we'll have to live vicariously through you. You have got to send us some photos or something through the week, little teasers of what life is like without anything else to do.
I will do that.
Are you gonna barbecue? Do you barbecue on your vacations?
No. There's rules about whether you can have barbecues and stuff. It's not something we're very
They don't allow like
doing in our family.
Or a fire pit where you can like have marshmallows or roast hot dogs or anything like that?
I would guess some people do, but that's not something we do very much. We're more likely to do that if we're proper camping in a tent.
Okay. They don't do like beach. What is that? What is that called? Beach. I don't know. Fire pits on the beach is what I'm imagining in my head, but that's not a thing.
Not where we're going.
Yeah. Well, Megan Lamb is also off work next week. I forgot she has her vacation. Not going to the beach. Although the beach is close to you, isn't it, Megan? Aren't you near like a Great Lakes beach somewhere? You have to let us know. But yes, Allie, you can send photos of the beach to Megan. Megan can like insert her little memoji person she's been doing on Facebook sometimes on her posts. Pretend to be lounging on a beach and put her own beach memes together for her vacation week. That'd be fun. You could do the same. Anyway, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay, so what is everyone writing today? Let us know in the chat. Allie, what are you doing? What are you going to work on today?
I'm going to do a bit more plotting on my story. I want to try and make sure I've got all my events and whatnots in the right order.
I feel like last week, was it, or was it Tuesday? You were, weren't you? You were frustrated, I think. Was that last Saturday or Tuesday? You were really frustrated. You were adding things back in, comparing the two texts.
Yeah, I wasn't doing very well, and then I haven't had much chance to work on it this week.
So are you still doing the comparison thing, you think, or are you trying to?
No, I'm
do some fresh writing.
Ignoring that mild panic attack.
It didn't exist. We won't talk about it. Go on.
Never happened. Yeah, I'm carrying on with where I were. You've been frozen since the beginning, but if I go onto YouTube, you're not frozen on there. So,
well, if I'm frozen, sorry, I froze probably mid-laugh. If you guys are frozen, was I frozen or are you frozen?
No idea.
But
I'm going to have to refresh the screen when we're out. I can hear you.
Oh, okay, so I wasn't frozen. Was it you?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. You guys have to let us know in the chat what you heard. I heard you froze on me, and so I was like, okay. Well, I don't know if anyone can hear me, but on the chat froze too. There was nothing there, so it's probably me. I don't know. Okay, Megan says Lake Michigan, way too cold. Mary Lou says chugging along with her draft. Awesome, Mary Lou. Finishing up a scene, wondering if it's dragging along too long. Pacing is everything. Hey, Greg Ink, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Greg.
Replying to YouTube comments on earlier videos today. Awesome. Everyone, you guys need to go check out Easy Graphics YouTube because I don't think I've mentioned this before, or if I did, it was very, very slyly. But he actually has a free how to self-publish series of videos on there. You want to check him out. He gets into some good detail on like how to choose your keywords. And there was one I watched yesterday. Oh, how to make your own paperback cover. I mean, just some really good stuff on there. So very easily explained. And of course, in a British accent. So you can't go wrong there. So go watch his Easy Graphics YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us, OG Lifeline. Greg Gink, lots going on. We'll try to write in a bit, but no promises. Well, I hope you will. Good morning, Jocelyn. Hope your writing day is going well. Everyone's saying hi. Oh, this is great. So, Allie, yes, you're just going to kind of forget that momentary panic attack and move forward. Move forward boldly and bravely ahead. Love it.
That's right.
Love it. I do have a special announcement later. I'll tell you guys. I know. Something came together last night really quickly, and I'm like, yay, finally. Something I'd been working on for about a month. So yes, we'll announce that later. Thanks for the shout out. No prob. You know what? We're all here to support each other. Hey, Easy Graphics. Okay. I'm working on book 3, so I'm going to look ahead to book 4. I kind of chatted about that a little bit yesterday in the group, which is series, and I want to make sure that book 4 people are in book 3, and et cetera, et cetera. So that's what's going to happen today. And still nervous about whatever you want to talk to me about, Allie.
Don't have no nerves. It's nothing for nerves.
Okay. All right, guys. So we should hit into our first 20. Let's do it. I hope you all have a great writing sesh. And let's do it. Let's go, Allie.
Okay.
All right. It might take me a moment to pull up the little thing, but go ahead. We'll do unicorn for Allie. And we're back. How did everyone do? How'd you do, Allie?
Okay. I got some. Wow, I can't see you at all this time.
Oh
It's
my
ridiculous.
gosh.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know if it's me or you. Somebody in the chat has to let us know. What are you seeing on your side? I have no idea. Am I frozen or you?
I'm
You're not
pretty
frozen.
sure.
I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just can't see your picture.
I don't know.
And I don't know if it's my computer or what.
I don't know either.
But if I refresh it, it kicks me right out. So I don't.
I don't know. I don't know
Someone
either.
let us know if it's just me. If
I know.
everyone else
Let
can
us
see
know.
Kristen.
Mary Lou says you're frozen, but I can hear you. But I don't know who she means. Which of us is frozen? Mary Lou also said, "Wow, that was quick." And yes, it was. And Greg Ink
It
says
was.
he ate dinner instead of writing, which is fun. You got to have nourishment to write. So
That's
it's all
right.
good. It's all good. Easy Graphics been responding to his YouTube comments. Now back to reading. Thanks for asking everyone to thumbs up. Wayne Blinko's here, your buddy in UK.
Hey,
Started late, 38 words. Yes. And he can see both of us.
well, that's always good.
Okay. Left is frozen. OG Lifeline. Oh, our names are not showing today. Sorry about that, guys. I guess I could put our names up. Not sure why they're not showing. We might be nameless today.
Nameless.
I'll try and figure it out on the next writing sprint. I went and got myself some coffee to start my writing sprint. Although I switched to decaf, I've switched. Yes, I'm trying to mend my ways of staying up to late.
You're deliberately choosing to drink something that tastes like that but has no effect.
I think there's probably a smidge of caffeine in decaf. They just don't want to admit it. I don't know. I know it's terrible. Zee Irwin is frozen on my end. Well, I don't know, guys. God dang it.
Are you on you're not on your Wi-Fi again, are you?
It is showing Wi-Fi, but does it?
Oh.
Let's try it.
Has she gone?
Here I am. Am I back?
You're not back as a picture on my screen, but you're back in sound. So, that's good.
Okay. No, it can carry on. I don't have to be on screen. I'm okay.
I think you're on screen on YouTube.
All right. Well, everyone, let us know what you're seeing. Sorry for the techie stuff today. Maybe it'll be better now that I took Wi-Fi off. Sorry, guys. And I'm probably wrong. I thought Wi-Fi and Ethernet worked together and just made it stronger, but maybe not. I'm sure
I don't think so.
I'm sure the tech people in the chat will let us know. Let's see. Megan Lamb. Megan Lamb, 100 words. Good job. Nice number. Mm-hmm. Well, sometimes we got to stare for a while at that blinker before we move forward. Sorry, Greg. I don't know what's happening. I was frozen, but coming through clear. Decaf. I know. God, is that sacrilegious or something? Everyone's really mad at me. You're not a decaf fan. We can see.
It just seems crazy to me to drink something that tastes like that for no reason. But I'm not a coffee fan. So.
I just get heart palpitations, and so and hard time going to sleep at night, and so I figured it's time to cut back. So I'm trying to
reasonable.
See if that will help. And the first day sucked. It was like Thursday. I decided to make this switch. That day sucked. On the heels of Wednesday, which I don't know if anybody knows, but Wednesday was my day with a second shot, and I was out for a day. But anyway, it's like, but I don't know. I'm feeling fine today, so maybe it's making me normal. I don't know. Hopefully, whatever normal is.
Yeah, it takes a bit of time to get used to the lack of caffeine, I believe.
See, I knew it. Greg Ink is right on board with me. There's a tiny bit. Absolutely. I knew it. See, I'm getting a little. It's only 1 cup. And honestly, the only reason I drink coffee in the first place, I never was a coffee drinker until like 3 years ago. ever. I never drank coffee, but I started drinking it because I want to have some collagen, powdered
Yeah.
collagen supplement. And I like to put it in my coffee.
Okay.
And when I drink coffee, it has to be sweet, so I use a lot of sugar-free gooey gobs in it. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm not really the coffee aficionado, really not.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So I'm
I
sorry to
don't drink
disappoint
coffee
you.
at all. I drink tea.
I switched to tea for a while. I did green tea for a while.
Yeah.
And I liked it. And I need to go back to it. I just stopped because I forgot to buy it. So I've been using up coffee.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Life is crazy, Ollie. Life is crazy.
Yep.
Mary Lou, 150 words. Okay, so
Yeah,
everyone's
good
got
job.
a decent start. What else is going on here? Everyone's upset at me about decaf. I know. 150. Don't drink coffee. Tea people. Yeah. So let's see. So how'd you do, Allie? How was your writing sprint?
Yeah, I was all right. I did. I started to write out some of the things that I want to happen later, and try and get them down.
Nice.
Work on my plot a bit.
Good. I worked on my timeline. I have a spreadsheet now with my timeline, and now that book one and two are progressed to the point that I think they're done, Allie, that I'm able to clearly see. It's like I can see clearly now. The clouds are gone. It's like the rain is gone. Everything is like clear on my timeline and makes sense. It's very weird.
Excellent.
So that was fun. I have a fun mom story. So tomorrow's Mother's Day, right? Happy Mother's Day, U.S. for you.
Yes.
Even though you had yours a month ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, March, I think.
But since you're friends with us, we'll let you celebrate twice. It's good. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Greg Ink, thanks for being here. Sorry you have to leave.
Bye, Greg.
Have a good night. So I was trying to think, should I send my mom a cookie, like a cake, sweets, or obviously she loves to read books, but she gets books all the time. There was something else I was thinking of. Oh, flowers. But I do that all the time and stuff. And lately she's been talking about doing a little proofreading or editing or something, because she's bored. She's really bored. And she's a reader. We all know she's an avid reader. And so she said to me that she actually wrote the PA of one of her favorite authors. Now, this is my mom, who's like nervous to write a review for anything or anybody.
Yeah.
She wrote this PA and asked if she could be one of the advanced reader people.
Oh, cool.
So she got on the list. And so she got, she's read everything this author has ever written, watched anything about that this author has done. And so she's on the list. So now, because I sent her my final version of whatever I was on this week, and she said, well, I'm going to have to put you off because I just got this other book from a real author. No, she didn't say real author. She didn't say that. I threw that in. But she said, I'm going to have to put you off because I'm actually reading this other book and have to leave a review in a few days. So I said, okay. So anyway, I sent her for Mother's Day. It was only like less than $10. So I feel bad spending so little, but it was, but I know it'll be meaningful to her. It was this cheat sheet for Chicago style. Oh, because this is what she said to me while she was reading this other person's book. She said, I'm noticing a lot of grammar errors, which surprises me because I never see them in her other books. And I wrote her back and I said, well, the best thing to do is to write the PA and say, hey, while I'm reading this for review, I'm noticing a few things. I don't know if you have found them or other people have pointed them out, but if you would like me to, I'd be happy to give you a list of what I've seen. That way they can fix it. And that way in your review, it'd be nice if you don't mention it, that there were a bunch of errors, but I love the book,
Yeah.
That kind of a stupid review. And so I was just trying to guide my mom along in that. And so I thought, my mom would love this Chicago Manual of Style cheat sheet thing because I could just see her like reading her books and stopping to check the manual. Is that comma in the right place? You know, of every single book she reads, because she's just that
Yep.
super logical thinker kind of a person. So that's what I did. I sent her that.
She will love it.
I think so too. I think she'll get a kick out of it. So
Yeah.
I warned her. I warned her. I said, Mom, your thing's coming on Monday, but it's not food and it's not flowers. She said, oh, good. I'm like, okay. We'll see. Usually it's chocolate chip cookies that I'm sending her. So I hope it's not disappointing. That's her thing, chocolate chip cookies. So
okay.
hopefully she'll be.
I don't think it'll be disappointing. I think she will love it.
I hope so. And it's not, no calories. It'll all be good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into our second sprint. Sounds like everyone had a good first one. We're warmed up. Let's get geared up and ready to roll and head right in.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully we won't freeze anymore.
Hopefully.
Okay, guys. We'll see you on the flip side of the next 20.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. And we're back. I'm so glad I'm doing this timeline because I just found a little plot hole, but not one that disrupts book 1 and 2. It's just something I wrote about one of the couples in book 1 and 2 in book 3. So now I have to just kind of think about the timeline a little bit and figure out. Because I wrote, it's, that's the other tough part is, although it's actually not quite so tough, is that I did write the epilogues, which according to my mom and aunt, they love when the epilogues are showing them super happy in the future, married with kids, or married at least, or about to get married, walk down the aisle or something like that. So there's that concluding, yes, they're going to make it, kind of thing. So the last chapter, everything's good, happy ever after, but, they love when an epilogue has that future peak. And so, been trying to think with the first 2 books, how can I give that future peak when I'm still trying to write the other books and trying to, because I would love for book 3 to have like a wedding of one of the former couples that everyone, this whole group is kind of gathering around and things happen at. And I'm not sure I can get it there. I have to think about the timeline. So anyway, Wayne Blinko, hate when that happens. Stupid plots, I know. But that's why I'm glad I'm figuring this out now. Because how many words in am I on book 3? Let me see. I think I've gotten to like 18,000. So 50,000 is what I'm figuring this book will be. So yeah, I'm glad I'm figuring this out and stopping. The other 2 are relatively done. We hope this is a good time to stop and regroup and assess the series. So yeah, it's been good. I love when the last book in a series shows the wedding of the first couple. Oh, yeah, that's true. And since I just realized the timing that I had it in, that I was starting to write it in the 3rd book might not work. Maybe you're right, Megan. Maybe I should carry it forward. But I did figure out perhaps the trope of the 4th book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me.
So the 3rd book, I think I've mentioned before, is like this. I didn't intend it, but it's like a Beauty Beast thing. The 4th book is going to be, so it's probably going to be like best friend's sister. Is that
okay?
Yeah, but the best friend is the sister of the sister, who's the sister in book 1. So anyway,
okay.
I think I have to figure that out. It's been weird because all along it's been like hinted at that there's this little friendship developing between this guy and one of the sisters, but I've often had it in my head, no, I'm going to throw a twist. It's really not going to be her he ends up with, but I can't think of anyone else to put him with, so I guess so. Yeah, I know. I thought that too. Like, because Emily's just kind of been blowing them off a little in each book, friends, but nothing major's been developing. But Cass has been wanting that to develop for her.
Yeah.
But there's always Bella.
With her
I know.
crappy boyfriends that she's had.
I know, right? And she has to make us. And so what I was thinking was Emily would just flit off to Europe all of a sudden after college and just be like gone for a couple of years and come back and find that they're like, I don't know. These are just different thoughts that I've had in my head over the last couple of weeks trying to figure out how to work Hank's story in. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because I did set it up.
I like Bella.
Huh? You like
Bella?
Shall I make Bella after you? Are you going to be my little Bella that I fashioned my character after? Little wildling? Because I do picture her very punk, very, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. The trope is always important. I know. Crazy.
Yes.
Wayne says he's wrapping a thing up in a book too so he can do the other books and come back to the first series at a later date. Nice. You're moving right along, Wayne, too. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome. How about you, Allie? Did you do all right in that one?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Still plotting. I've destroyed things. Now I need to work out how to fix them at the end.
Speaking of which, I have a package ready to go, and I need to mail it out this week. So, because if anybody remembers, Allie and also Easy Graphics won the Save the Cat card. So, I have a little package. I just got to get my butt out the door and get to the post office and mail it to you. So, it's on the way. Not that I'm saying it's going to help you with your plotting issues, but it was fun. I enjoyed learning it, and I actually do want to apply it in this other little Megan group that she's putting together for plotting, that whole plotting phone call thing. I want to apply it and get it into my billionaire series a little better. So, because the billionaire series will be longer, I need to definitely think them through.
Yeah.
But I hope they'll help you. I mean, I've sent you some videos and stuff. I hope they've found their way into your heart. Mm-hmm. There's so many different ways to plot, though. There's so many systems out there. Things. Are you partial to a certain system? If you were to plot, not pants, is there a system that you're more partial to than others?
No, not so far. I find them all quite confusing, to be honest, because I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I quite understand what I'm supposed to be doing in each of the bits. But I've got, I don't know if you've heard of E.A. Deverell.
No.
She did a plot sheet, like plotting a novel on one piece of paper. And I've had that for a while, and she, one of the downloads I got of her site was a plot formula cheat sheet, and it basically lists out loads of different plot structures, including the Blake Snyder's beat sheet from Save the Cat, her one, The Fool's Journey, the Joseph Campbell's Hero's Journey, and a few others. And I was having a look at that.
And that's nice. And so she compares them all, so you can kind of, it's a blend of it. I like that. I definitely will pull that up.
Yeah, have a look at her site. It's pretty.
For sure. Pretty good. I mean, we've talked about before too how being painters, it is nice to have a little direction, even if you don't figure it all out. But I think that's the problem. We get to the middle, and it stumps us a while until we figure it all out, and the answers come to us, and we can finish it. So it's just painful.
It is.
It's painful, and it's painful to watch you. It's painful to go through it, but it's painful to watch a friend go through it too. And it's like, I want to hug you, and I want to tell you it will be okay, and
it'll be fine.
You'll get through this. You'll find your way.
I'm feeling a lot less foggy the last few days, so that's nice.
Floppy?
Foggy. Less foggy.
Foggy. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just hoping that you come back from vacation completely relaxed and back ready to charge the world.
That'd be nice. Fingers crossed.
Ready to take on the world. That would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I make my real quick announcement. I'm kind of excited. I'm not excited. It's kind of good news, bad news, honestly.
Okay.
The bad news is that Allie is going on vacation and won't be with me Tuesday to write.
Yes.
Which is a bummer. And it would be a severe bummer if I show up and I'm all by myself talking to air. So it happened that I've been working on this for a little while. I mentioned before the North Street Book Prize. If you look at Easy Graphics channel, they asked him to do a video on it. He did a video. We're not getting anything for it. It's just something they are asking people to put out there. And so I suggested I love to do these author interviews. Is there an author that won previously that I could interview? So this has been going on for a couple of months. And finally, the author, who is from Ireland, and her book is a creative nonfiction memoir of her issues in Ireland way back in the 80s. And she now lives in Oregon on the Pacific coast of the US. And so with time differences and everything else, finally she wrote back, and she's like, we're chatting back and forth last night all of a sudden. And we scheduled, she said, are you available next week? I said, yes. And when would you like to do it? And afternoons are better. And it's like, Tuesday, I happen to be alone. Would you want to come on for a few minutes and chat. So she said yes. So I'm excited. So Tuesday,
that's awesome.
yeah. So I'm going to have author Christine Mulvey is her name. She's a mature woman, and I believe this might be her only book, but she won a prize. I don't know. I'm not actually sure. I can't really find out any info on her. She doesn't have a website. She wrote this incredible book. She sells it through Book Baby. And she won this award very deservedly. I've been reading through it, and her writing is like, wow, I wish that could be mine kind of writing. And very interesting story. It's so fun to read. She travels from India to Ireland, and I'm not quite sure if the end of the book she ends up in Oregon. I'm not quite sure how that happens, but I'm looking forward to a conversation, and it'll be interesting. So I'll schedule that after we're done with this call, and it's not going to be very long, maybe about 15 minutes she'll be on with me, but I'm hoping other people will be on and say hi to her. If
Everyone
not,
has to come and support Kristen. After
her interview, I'll just keep writing by myself and talking out into air, which I'm very easy to do. So, but I will miss you, Allie, for sure.
Oh, I will try and watch some of it on YouTube if I can.
Yeah.
So
it should be interesting. Her book is fascinating. Her story is fascinating. I mean, it fascinates. It's like you hardly believe that it's like a real story because it reads like a novel. It's just pretty amazing. So anyway, and that's something I've been doing lately. And then we'll get to our next 20 here in a second. But when I'm reading in my Kindle lately, I'm like trying to specifically point out, I must be a weird learner. I don't know. I have all these books and I read through them, skim through them. I read articles, I watch videos, and I'm like trying to learn how to write better. And there you go. There's a question for you in the chat, Jocelyn. Everyone wants to know where you're going, Ellie. And I think until I physically break something down myself, will I apply it? So like you were talking about with the plot, and Save the Cat, and a lot of people out there, even books I've read about how to write romance and all that stuff, will apply their thing to movies, like a most popular movie, and then break it down and break it apart to try and visually show you exactly how. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pick a couple movies and just take them, notepad in hand, break each scene down, what is happening, what the character growth is, what the conflict is, what the, whole plot is, and just kind of for myself, finally apply it, even if it's not my work, because that's what I feel like is the missing piece for me. So
yeah,
I don't know. I can read about it, but I need to do it, but I just need that interconnected, extra little study time.
Yeah.
But anyway, in my Kindle, I've been highlighting sentences and paragraphs of other writers that I'm reading that I just love how they put it together and that kind of thing as examples, and then transferring it to my notes and just trying to, absorb a little more descriptions, all of that. It's a learning process. There's Allie.
Yeah.
Gonna have fun. Gonna have fun next week.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into our final 20. Does that sound good to you? Okay, everyone, I hope that you keep on writing, keep on doing well, and we'll see you on the other side.
Yeah.
Great. And that is that. Our final 20 all done.
Whoa!
I know. Let me figure out how to remove this from there. There we go. How'd everyone do? How'd it wrap up for the day, Allie? You get anything accomplished?
Yeah, I think I'm almost at the end of plotting. I'm not sure whether I've got enough for 2 books or only enough for 1 book.
Nice. That's exciting, Allie. My gosh. Now, if you can stick to the plot while you're writing it, right?
Yeah.
That would be the easy part. That'd be nice. Yes, I continued on with my timetable and I'm really pleased. And then I started getting into the book 3. So feeling good, feeling optimistic. Mary Lou says they were short sprints. Yes.
Yeah.
20 minutes at a time. That's
just
okay
flies
though.
by when you're going.
Yeah. I think 20 is good though, don't you, Allie? We seem to have settled on that.
Yeah, seems to work for us.
We used to do 30, we used to do 25. We used to do like a 15, 20, 30, something like that. I don't know. We just have been sticking with 20 for a while.
Yeah.
900 total for Mary Lou for the day.
Wow, Mary Lou, that's amazing.
526 for Megan for the day.
Good job, Megan.
She's also doing a lot of plotting and thinking. So
yes.
We know there's lots going on there. It's awesome. Anyone else? Tell us what you did in the chat. Oh, so what you got there? Air?
There's a moth flying in my room.
Oh, okay. You want to catch it?
Just seeing if it'll land. It's just fluttering around, doing its mothy thing.
Mothy thing. Hey, that could inspire something in your book. 20 is good. They do fly by. That's very true. They do. Sometimes I look up, though, at the screen, and I feel like my little counter gets stuck. And so I'm like, wow, we've probably been, for all I know, writing an extra 5 minutes. But whatever. It all works out. Yeah. So anyway, okay, so Allie, this coming week, you're on vacay. You're going to rest. Yep. You're not going to even think about us. You're going to focus on your family. Eat anything you want to. Go for lots of beach walks when it's not raining.
I'm totally going to join you on YouTube.
Oh, that'd be nice. You should. Yeah. But don't feel obligated. I mean, you know, if I
fall asleep, then I'm not going to be there.
If you got better things to do, please don't feel obligated to watch us. And, you know, just take the week off.
Not at 8 o'clock on a Tuesday night. I don't think I'll have anything better to do.
Your family can join you around the light of the screen you're watching it on and laugh at us.
No, I'm going to shut them in the living room and I'm going to have the bedroom all to myself.
Oh, good. So you'll help chat then. You'll be in the chat and you'll help chat?
Yeah.
That's good. So I won't be alone with this author. That's awesome. At least I know there might be one person there.
I will totally be there.
Wayne Winkle wishes you well. Everyone wishes you well. We're wishing we could go with you. Need a vacation.
Wait till you see the pictures, then you'll be like, you know what? I'll just wait till last summer.
I don't really need sunshine on a vacation. I don't know why. I like sunshine very much, but I mean, just to be able to look out on nature and see the ocean, it's relaxing, isn't it? Maybe not.
Depends how heavy the rain is.
True. Yeah, I mean, you really have to plan. Do you have the hour by hour weather app on your phone or whatever? You can plan those pockets of time when it's, you know.
It's not very accurate. But...
Yeah. But you can at least find those pockets of time where hopefully you can get out and do what you need to do. Is there other fun stuff there? We keep saying the beach, but is there like a boardwalk? I mean, is there? Yes, that one.
Can you see what my...
all rainy
That's the weather forecast for the week.
Oh.
And it's every day.
Only one partly cloudy. Aw. And that is for the beach place, not your place, right?
That's actually for my place, but it's not going to be much different. Hang on.
Okay.
I'll look up that
one. Pull up the beach place. But yeah, are there other things to do? Like, is there a beach boardwalk or is there a fun theme parks to take the kids to, or
I'm not sure what's going to be open of those, and we are doing a holiday on a budget this year. But hopefully we'll make it
with COVID.
Yeah, hopefully we'll make it into Great Yarmouth at some point. And they've got like rides and stuff that my eldest loves, and my youngest will probably enjoy this year.
Yeah, I forgot actually with COVID how much would stuff actually be open too.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going on Monday.
Oh yeah, not much better.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, fun. Joyland, Wayne Blinko says, is open.
Yeah, hopefully. My eldest loves that. Although I think he's starting to grow out of it once I head down the other end of the town. But the little one's going to love Joyland this year, I reckon.
Aw, you'll have a good time. Your kids will love having all you to themselves. Not that they don't every day, but I mean.
I was going to say every day.
No work.
They're going to love having Daddy there all week.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, Allie, you have a good time. We're going to sit here and we're gonna write on Tuesday at 3:00 Eastern time, like usual. We're going to talk with Christine Mulvey for a few minutes. And we're just going to, have a good time while you're gone somehow. Life goes on without you, unfortunately.
It does.
Sadly.
It does.
But we don't want it to. We want you back here. Next Saturday you'll be back, or will you be too tired?
I'll be back Saturday.
Yay. Okay. So we're going to be good and have a good week. Everyone will keep writing. Come to Michigan, 15 degrees Celsius and partly sunny all week. I'm impressed with Megan.
Yeah.
But I'm impressed with her that she converted that degrees for you from Fahrenheit to Celsius.
So what's that in Fahrenheit?
I have no idea. I think it actually does show in our weather app. Does it show it? I don't know. Megan, you just did the math, so you tell us. I don't know.
Okay, so that's going to be around 58, 59. Because Monday reckons it was going to be 15 Celsius for me, and I've just changed that to Fahrenheit, and it's saying 59. So, although now I've just changed it back to Celsius, it's still showing Fahrenheit, which is terrifying.
Here, but we're frozen. There we go. Were you talking that whole time? I froze. So I froze and it reloaded.
Yeah, it's showing as 59 in Fahrenheit, but I've tried to change it back to degrees Celsius and it's not changing. So now it's going to be 59 degrees Celsius, which is a very scary temperature.
Yes, very, very.
Yeah.
Megan has a friend in Canada teaching herself all the other ways of life. About mid-50s, yeah. Megan, that's still a little chilly to be walking along the beach in Michigan for sure right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about what it's going to be where we're going next week. So jumpers and coats for beach walks.
I was going to say, I guess you didn't pack a swimsuit. Are you in a hotel or a house or a hut
caravan.
or what's it? Oh, you mean like a motorhome?
Yeah, but without the motor bit.
Okay. So it's like a trailer or like a...
Yeah, like a little trailer. I think your trailers might be a bit bigger than our caravans, but I'm not sure.
I love it. Is it your caravan or are you going to a place that has plenty of caravans there that everyone rents? Love it. Love it. How fun. So it's kind of like camping. Kind of. A tiny house.
Yeah.
Like tiny home living. Cute.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
That is a cuter word for it, caravan instead of tiny home that they use here a lot. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it for you. And we need all the details. So, all right. You'll have lots to tell us next Saturday.
Yeah.
And you'll be rested and you'll have this glow about you that's just like Haha, I'm back and I'm
Winsburn.
energetic. Windburn. Maybe that. All right. Well, sounds like everyone did good today. We'll keep on writing. Yep. We'll miss Allie. Join us Tuesday for that author chat, and we will see you guys.
Yeah. Have a great week, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Enjoy. And let me turn this end on, and we'll be out of your hair for the day. Bye.
Bye-bye.